Hey guys, it's your boy back again with another banging video for you all. This time, I thought I would do something different and I would record the voiceover after I was done recording the gameplay in the background, and so, maybe it'll be better, who knows. Um, but today, I have a funny little story for you guys about the time when I was in middle school and my best friend thought that Percy Jackson was real. If you didn't know, Percy Jackson is this book series about demigods. It's a middle school reading level. I read it as a kid. A bunch of other people probably did too. It's really popular. Like the Harry Potter, but for Gen Z instead of millennials. Um, Anyways, my friend really liked this book. We rode the bus every day together, along with our other friend. And I'll name them Pablo and Mitchell. And me, Pablo, and Mitchell rode in the back of the bus every day in middle school, and it was pretty fun. I don't know, we'd have interesting conversations about stuff and topics that middle schoolers often had, You know middle schoolers. But Pablo also had the sister who rode with us occasionally, I guess. But we didn't really include her because, middle schoolers, they can't have girls in their conversations. Boo! One time, me and Mitchell were like best friends, right? So one time I went to Mitchell's house to hang out, because that's what middle schoolers do, I guess. And Mitchell had this computer, right? I didn't have a computer at the time. I was just a lowly middle schooler with no computer. And so Mitchell went on his computer and he called his friend on Discord while I was there, which is kind of a dick move, but you have your bro over, you don't want to go on Discord with your friend over. But he went on a call with his friend on Discord, and they talked about some wacky stuff. They talked about a lot of the plot of Percy Jackson, but like as if they'd never read it, just and it was happening to them. Which I thought was kind of weird. I thought, what the hell? And then there was this blue dolphin charm his friend had. It was like a glass thing. It was tiny, I don't even know what it was. I think it was like technically like ornament or something. But his friend had it, and she said that it turned into a dolphin, and that it was a godly gift from her parent Poseidon. And I was like, what the Sigma? No, first thing, main character energy, massive main character energy, Percy Jackson, he's the son of Poseidon, and so in your weird Percy Jackson roleplay that you think is real, making yourself the son of Poseidon too, it's kind of weird, but, I'm not going to judge, do what you want. But secondly, uh, this wasn't just like a roleplay thing, they were talking like, this is real. And I'll get to it soon, but like, it was later in the story, it becomes even more apparent that they thought it was real. Um, Maybe not Mitchell's friend specifically, but Mitchell sure did. The next day, on our little morning bus trip, me and Mitchell talked to Pablo about the whole debacle, and they decided that I was the son of Apollo, who is the god of foresight and the sun and music and a bunch of other stuff. And they decided this because I wanted to play guitar, which I learned how to do, by the way, but that's unimportant. Mitchell and Pablo were the sons of Zeus, and they thought this because Pablo was adopted and Mitchell's father had been struck by lightning, which you can't make this shit up. It's like crazy. His dad gets killed by lightning, so he thinks he's the son of Zeus. Like, what the hell? They thought that they had like godly powers. They could control the weather, and they thought I could like raise the temperature and stuff. There was also another kid named Peter, but like we didn't really talk to him very much, but he also was in on this too. He was also the son of Apollo, and they thought, well, he told us that a fire in our area, he had like stopped, like he saved us from one of the fires in our area because we have a lot of those, which is like a crazy thing to say. Eventually, I got invited to their Discord server that Mitchell had been talking on, and it was full of other people who also thought their parents were Greek gods, and they were all talking about like Camp Half-Blood and stuff all the time. It was like crazy fanness. It turns out Mitchell and Pablo both had girlfriends on this Discord server too. Mitchell's was like fucking 16 or 17, um, which is like crazy behavior. We were middle schoolers, mind you, and Pablo's was this MHA fan with the redhead MHA character as their PFP, and she had RAR pronouns in her bio, which is just crazy work all around, crazy work. The channels of this Discord server were arranged like bedrooms, okay? There was like the bathroom. It was like a house. There was a bathroom. There was bedrooms. There was like other stuff too. I think I don't remember. But in the bedrooms, the users of the server got up to some wild and wacky things, and I always thought, why not just do it in DMs? Cause like by wild and wacky things, I mean like ERP, like of the ERP and like just weird stuff that middle schoolers shouldn't be doing. It's also worth mentioning, I forgot to mention, that Mitchell's girlfriend was British and used army time, which I didn't really like because I don't like British people. British people suck. Grr, I hate them. But the bedroom channels were like, you don't want to go in there, okay? That's like some weird stuff. Everyone in this server also like made shit up all the time. Even me, Like, I remember this one time, I like wanted to further along the plot. It was really just like a test to see if they would notice. So what I did was I went into my phone and I like recorded an audio of like the big bad villain guy that everyone was like, oh no, he's gonna kill us all, And I recorded an audio like pretending to be him. And I was like, I'm coming to kill you all. And then I put it through a voice changer and I sent it as a link to the channel. And I was like, guys, this just showed up in my files. I don't know how it got there. What does it mean? And then they were like, oh no, it's over. We need to gather our armies. And I just kind of like laughed a bunch. I told Mitchell at a later time, I was like, yeah, I kind of just made that up. And he was like, what? How could you? I was at Mitchell's house another time after that, and we were like sitting on his doorstep outside waiting for his mom to bring us dinner because we were hungry. And I like offhandedly mentioned his weird British 15-year-old girlfriend and within earshot of his mom, and he got like really mad at me. He was like, I hadn't told my mom about that yet. Which is like, honestly, my bad. Bro, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, Mitchell. He said that later his mom got him like one of those sex ed books, which is really funny because his girlfriend lived in Britain. A little while after school ended and like summer started, I had stopped talking on that server for obvious reasons. I didn't really like it there. It's kind of weird, and everybody was like S tier weirdos, freaks. I stopped talking on that server, and I kind of just like, I think what happened was like my Discord account got hacked, which is a story for another time. I was 12, okay? Leave me alone. My account got hacked, and then I was like talking to my mom about something, and she comes up to me, and she's like, bro, Mitchell's mom just texted me. She's like freaking out, because Mitchell is trying to like talk to her about some bullshit Percy Jackson's thing, and he's like acting all delusional. Do you know anything about this? And I was like, yeah. He's kind of weird. And she's like, oh, alright. Anyways, turns out Mitchell had tried to like explain the whole thing to his mom like a superhero movie or something. I think he had like sat down with his mom and he was like, yo, I'm like the son of Zeus. And she's like, the fuck you're not. I wasn't there, Your Honor, but also I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm just imagining, I don't really talk to Mitchell anymore because he moved out of state. We just like didn't stay in contact, I guess. I kind of miss him though. He was like my best friend for a while, and he got me through middle school. I miss him. I miss you, Mitchell, if you're watching this. Moral of the story is kids are retarded. The end.